The war in Ukraine rages on, but a new, more insidious conflict simmers beneath the surface. Russia, frustrated by NATO's unwavering support for Ukraine, has unleashed a wave of sabotage across Europe. These aren't large-scale attacks, but targeted acts of disruption designed to sow fear and erode NATO's unity. The goal is clear: to weaken the alliance from within.
We're seeing a clear escalation in the conflict, with tensions rising to unprecedented levels. The boldness of these operations is striking, showcasing a level of audacity that is both alarming and unprecedented. They're happening in broad daylight, often in plain sight, making it clear that the perpetrators are not afraid of being seen or caught. These acts of sabotage are not isolated incidents, but are part of a larger, more sinister pattern. This pattern points to a coordinated campaign orchestrated by Russian intelligence, aimed at destabilizing the region. Warehouses storing military equipment have mysteriously caught fire, leading to significant losses. Vehicles transporting aid to Ukraine have been vandalized, disrupting crucial humanitarian efforts. And key infrastructure like railway lines and energy facilities have been targeted in suspected acts of arson, causing widespread disruption.
These acts of sabotage, he explains, are not isolated incidents but are part of a larger, more coordinated effort. This effort is orchestrated by Russian intelligence, aiming to create chaos and instability. Warehouses storing military equipment have mysteriously caught fire, resulting in significant damage and loss. Vehicles transporting aid to Ukraine have been vandalized, hindering the delivery of essential supplies. And key infrastructure such as railway lines and energy facilities have been targeted in suspected acts of arson, further exacerbating the situation. In recent months, a string of suspicious incidents has plagued NATO countries. In Poland, a warehouse storing Javelin anti-tank missiles burned to the ground. Authorities suspect arson. In Germany, a series of explosions rocked a railway line used to transport military equipment. And in Romania, a fuel depot supplying NATO troops exploded in a fiery inferno. While investigations are ongoing, intelligence officials believe these incidents bear the hallmarks of Russian sabotage. Weaponizing discontent. Worryingly, Russia isn't relying solely on its own operatives. They are increasingly recruiting and training local sympathizers, exploiting existing social and political divisions within NATO countries. These individuals, often motivated by anti-NATO sentiment, economic hardship, or pro-Russian propaganda, are being used to carry out low-level attacks and spread disinformation. The case of Maxim the mechanic. One such case involves a mechanic named Maxim, apprehended in the Czech Republic. He was a skilled technician, trusted with the maintenance of critical military vehicles. Working at a military base, Maxim was approached by Russian agents online. They contacted him through encrypted messages, making it difficult for authorities to trace. They exploited his financial difficulties, offering him a significant sum to tamper with military vehicles. The promise of money was too tempting to resist. Maxim's actions, while seemingly insignificant, could have had disastrous consequences. The tampering could have led to catastrophic failures during critical missions. His arrest underscores the very real threat posed by Russia's recruitment efforts within NATO countries. It highlights the vulnerabilities within even the most secure environments.
They found me when I was at my lowest. I was desperate and saw no other way out. The money they offered, it seemed like a way out. It was more than I had ever seen in my life. I didn't realize the full extent of what I was doing until it was too late. By then, the damage was done, and there was no turning back.
A new era of vulnerability. These acts of sabotage, while individually minor, collectively represent a significant and growing challenge to NATO's security. They highlight the increasing vulnerability of critical infrastructure and essential supply lines within member states. Moreover, they threaten to undermine public trust and sow discord within the alliance, playing directly into Russia's strategic hands. The future of warfare. Russia's shadow war in Europe is a stark reminder of the evolving nature of conflict in the 21st century, where traditional battle lines are blurred. It is a hybrid war, fought not just with tanks and missiles but with disinformation, cyber attacks, and now, increasingly, sabotage. These tactics aim to destabilize and confuse. As the war in Ukraine continues, the stakes grow higher, and the impact on global security becomes more profound. NATO must adapt to this new reality, bolstering its defenses and countering Russia's insidious tactics with innovative strategies and enhanced cooperation among member states. The alliance's unity and resolve are being tested now more than ever before, demanding unprecedented solidarity and resilience in the face of these multifaceted challenges.